February 7th. Superb Owl Sunday. I saw that randomly today and had to text it to my son. Have not heard back, but I think he will like that. That's his style. I didn't write this morning. I was feeling a bit disillusioned with myself, having spent the last week rewriting various ideas, hoping and trying to make them great, but ultimately just bleeding them of the essence that had given them life in the first place. A narrative I'm all too familiar with. I should and do know better. Ha! It's now early afternoon, and I'm sitting outside, shirtless in the sun as I write this. It's so good to feel the warmth and the breeze on my skin. The movement of light and air makes me feel closer. I had a good conversation with Ryan earlier, and I'm still thinking about some of the things we shared. He's a good friend for sharing. We have a healthy, honest give and take to our relationship now that wasn't always there before. Probably entirely because I wasn't there before. He's always been and remains much better than me for his honesty and for his humility. I am grateful for him, a friend that I did not earn and I do not deserve. I was trying to express to him some of the ideas that have been taking shape in my mind, and I ended up quoting, or rather paraphrasing, some things that I had written myself originally about a year ago now. This idea, or maybe growing realization, that my desire for perfection in a finished or fixed state lies at the heart of what looks to me as almost a moral incongruency. I'd always believed that truth and perfection must be a point I could arrive at if I just kept working at it or working for it. It's only now that I'm beginning to see just how true the cliche is. Everything is in the journey. In fact, the moment you stop journeying, you actually start drifting. The movement is where the truth lives, always. As you start to believe you've arrived and you stop questioning, that's where it all goes awry. It reminds me of something I heard Peterson say off the cuff that I love and cannot stop thinking about. He said, "You're either in love with what you know, or you're in love with what you don't know. And there's a whole lot more of what you don't know. So pick your love carefully." I spent most of my adult life in love with what I thought I knew. And it's those things that you're so certain you know to be true that just aren't, that get you in the most trouble. I'm paraphrasing somebody there too, and I just can't remember exactly who right now. I'm fighting that urge again now. The urge to believe that I can take ownership of this thing. It's fundamental to our existence, isn't it? That desire to control. But it's the moments when I stop trying so hard and I start letting go that I feel closest.